ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live and we got to start the show with this. This is the question I think everybody wants to know. How does it feel to be in October and double the amount of units you have won this year over last year by October?
It feels amazing when last year was the best year of my life. So it's the only sad part is it feels unsustainable, brother. Like I'm mad. I think we won 1.2 unit. What did we win yesterday? I'll legit forget.
Yeah. 1.2.
Yesterday was 6 or 5, 1.2 units. Like, even though I'm disappointed, it's not exciting. Dude, if you could win 1.2 units a day for a year, you'd be a god. If you could win 1.2 units a day, 4 days a week, you'd be a god. Like you'd be, again, the way compounding works, you'd be up, 60, 70%. Your 401k doesn't make that much. So yeah, brother, you and I, dude, how long did you and I struggle for like a year to get the numbers right where bankroll plus upside? I'm convinced, I'm biased, but I think we have the best group in the internet. I get you stable plays to build your bankroll. Trev freaking locks in on first touchdown, high upside, 2 touchdown, degenerate shit. I'm disciplined, and Trev, you're looking at degen.
For sure. So but I'm using you to build my bankroll. Like it's not even almost. It's also a hedge. Like I play all of your plays. Like that's my bankroll, and then we're doing all this other stuff for fun. Like it's the best of both worlds. And then our group, like last weekend, we knew they were going to do it. These degenerates are taking your plays with my plays, and they're parlaying them like a bunch of lunatics. And guys were up, 30, 40x last weekend because of it.
And that's another thing. Like y'all, again, we'll get you guys free plays here. Trev and I are going to get fed in the next 2 minutes. Y'all show us your tickets when we're up that we won you 20x what we're up. We're up 1 or 2 units. You're up 40. But then don't come blaming us when you're down. Like, come on, guys. If easy come, easy go. It's that simple. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I've been capping pretty shitty lately because I got Survivor on my mind. I made the mistake. I told a lot of people about it, especially my personal life. So now they're in my ear. They're like, dude, if you're down to 200 people, you're gonna win it. I'm like,
you gotta just block it out, man. Just week by week, block it out.
And Trev, you might respect this. Last week was the first week I double guessed myself and I almost had to pay. I liked the Jags all week. I know you didn't like them, but they had no future value. They were an amazing buy low. They'd been there for 2 weeks. Now, after the first quarter, I wanted to hand walk you a freaking Manhattan on ice that I was forced to make you with appetizers. But when the game ended, that was one example of I would still have a very good Rams team now.
Yep.
I would have a good Rams team that's getting better every week and not a Jags team that I'm kind of whatever on. So this is the psychological warfare piece. Not that I don't value your feedback. I do. And you almost saved me from a loss, but now I'm mad because I would have had a worse team off my.
But now that the Rams are also off, and people are going to go buy high on the Rams now. So you're going to have a little leverage there.
The Rams wouldn't have been a designed play. They would have been a nice back pocket team for weeks 16 to 18.
For sure.
So, just a desperation. That's why I don't want to use I really don't want to use the Bills and Detroit. Not because I can't, because I want a team that can win at any moment.
Yep.
Come on in, guys.
Cool. Let's get these guys fed, man.
Come on in. Are you guys the AC?
Yes.
Oh, you're nice and early. Good.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what made it. It's an older unit. It's getting replaced in about a month. Oh yeah, right behind the slider.
Yep. Gotta have AC, man.
Bro, you've been on the phone with me now for 30 minutes. This is a freaking revolving door.
For sure. Well, let's get these guys fed, man.
Let's
we got a
fed.
World
Let's
Series. We got plays for every day. All right. So it's a World Series. It's game 1. Everybody knows I love Jack Flaherty. I'm a Joker fan. He's my guy. However, value is value. Anthony Rizzo of the Yankees is our moonshot for a home run. Listen, guys, lifetime against Jack, because you're going to remember Jack's been in the American League. Rizzo's hitting 450 against him lifetime and 20 at bats. Guys, that's not like he's got 3 at bats on him. He's got 20 at bats. He's got a 1543 OPS, and he's hit 3 home runs off of him. You can get Rizzo's home run at Bet Openly for plus 914. The best you can get in a book is plus 850. So value is value.
Oh.
And just hit that guy. It's opening night. Those are the things I like to sprinkle.
I mean, I'm looking for excuses to bet the Yankees. So if I'm being honest with you guys, I like hearing stuff like this. I also like you were telling me about, is 200 ownage? It's ownage for Shohei, but in baseball, isn't that like the gray area? 200, 250 is like the gray area?
Well, 200 isn't owned. 200 is ownage for Shohei. So
for Shohei
is only hitting 200 lifetime versus Garrett Cole in 20 at bats. Like Shohei doesn't hit 200 against really anybody. Like it's very hard to keep Shohei there.
No, that's fair.
Like Cole is old. Shohei
for Shohei, I get it because he's so high. You know, that's whatever 50% down from his lifetime or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for excuses, but I'm going to give out some plays first, guys. I did these out of order, so this is actually not Trev's fault. It's my fault. I'm going to go the Uncle G best bet first. Garrett Cole, under 15.5 outs. And I want Yankees money line, but I'm giving out the play as officially under 15.5 outs. Trev made up some good points. All the data to me has shown that this is getting hammered over. This is one of his lowest totals of a healthy start, well rested. Shows that he has a short leash, and the books know it, and they have a good bullpen. So it's uncomfortable. You're betting Garrett Cole to not go 6 innings. This is as low as you'll ever see him on full rest. And that's why I love it so damn much. And on Bet Openly, it was plus 125. I saw this as high as minus 110. That's a 35-point difference. So the public's hammering this over, guys. And I like the Yankees. So hear me out. This is my one bet that technically is negative on the Yankees.
Yeah, it's math. Like short leashes in the World Series. I love that spot. This one hurts, but say math is math here. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a Friday night college play. We got Boise State playing UNLV. Okay. Our boy, Ashton Giante, under 193.5 rushing yards, is minus 126 at Bet Openly. It's minus 145 at books. This is going to close down at like in the high 180s. So you're getting it at 193.5. UNLV is a top 20 rush D in the country. That is why they are 6-1. I love Ashton. I think the kid's going to win the Heisman. He made us a ton of money last year. Can't bet him on this year because the books have just juiced it out of their mind. That being said, 193 yards against a top 20 in the country rush D on a road game is too much for me. So that's my spot. You're giving me 19 points of value at Bet Openly. And I'm going to fade the public massively here because everybody's just hammering his overs.
I like it, brother. And then jumping over to Sunday, man, y'all are going to see this is how you make money gambling. You got to bet the uncomfortable shit. The Tampa Bay Bucks down to their last string wide receiver, like my Niners were last week, excuse me. Terribly uncomfortable to bet them here. They're plus 120 at books, plus 135 on Bet Openly. The line's locking in. I've actually even seen it dip down to plus 2 in some places. There's no reason. I said this last week, and I'll say it again. My pick of the week last week, Seattle. It looked really good start to finish. I don't know if this one will be as comfortable as that. There's no reason Atlanta shouldn't be minus 3.5 in this game. I can't find one reason. And for you guys listening, that's not me telling you to take Atlanta. It's me saying the obvious choice is the Bucks money line.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to go a prop on the other side of the game. Again, just value, okay? So for me, it's value. And this is wild value mispriced, okay? Our Bet Openly prop play, Bijan Robinson against that Bucks team for an anytime TD is minus 107. It is minus 155 over at our friends online right now. Guys, that is just too much value for one of the best running backs in the NFL who gets a ton of usage. And I think this isn't necessarily going to be a rush TD. I think Bijan gets a lot of targets out of the backfield. And I think they're going to have to use him in a lot of screens because they're going to get pressure on Kirk here. And I think that's where he gets in is, on a 7-yard screen or he breaks one. But again, you're going to give me 107 versus 155. It's just an auto bet for me. And, I'll let variance take over and win me money over time.
My bad. I'm under construction here. This is going to be quick. Yep. Might have gens. Lightning round. 5 plays, next 30 seconds, no explanation.
Moonshot. Anthony Rizzo tonight to go yard, plus 914 at Bet Openly, plus 850 at Books.
G. Cole, under 15.5 outs. I'm betting it. It's plus 125 on Bet Openly, and I still like the Yankees money line, even though I like this play.
All right. Our value prop of the day tonight, Ashton Giante of Boise, under 193.5 rush yards is minus 126 at Bet Openly, minus 145 at Books.
Tampa Bay Bucks money line. Uncomfortable bets are the best bets.
And our favorite Bet Openly prop play, Bijan for an anytime touchdown, is minus 107 at Bet Openly. Guys, it's minus 155 at Books. Uncle G's in Vegas all weekend. Go have fun. Let's go be a degenerate and make some money.
Vegas, baby. Time to stack bands.
All right. We'll
later.
talk to you soon.